I request meeting host to start the recording. Are we ready? Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Pratik Tamraka. I'm your SA Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. So, for the convenience of the guest, our washroom is right at the corner outside the corridor. First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone to today's meeting. Today's is 16th WorldLink Toastmasters Club meeting. So I'd like to request everyone to close your eyes and put your hands above your heart and repeat after me. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communications and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you, everybody. Now, to officially start the meeting, let me remind you all that we have been recorded, and the recording is to be used for studying and self-reflection purpose, which is to be shared amongst the members present here. And it might also be used for professional activities later on. Now, in order to have a smooth meeting, we do have some ground rules. Rule number 1, don't interrupt someone while someone is speaking. Rule number 2, please put your mobile phone on silent mode during the entire session. Rule number 3, be attentive throughout the meeting. And rule number 4, let's support the speakers with our warm smiles and claps. Now let's have a great meeting. And I'd like to welcome on this stage our presiding officer, Toastmaster Smriti. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Pratik, for starting the meeting on time, I must say, and also stating the mission of Toastmasters. Adding on to Toastmaster International, it is a non-profit educational organization that helps members enhance their communication and leadership roles as we provide supportive and because we have a network of clubs worldwide. Toastmaster began as a series of speaking club organized by Ralph C. Smedley while he was working for Young Men's Christian Association in Bloomington, Illinois, United States. The first unofficial Toastmaster meeting was held on March 24, 1905. And talking about Toastmaster history in Nepal, Kathmandu Toastmaster is the first ever official Toastmasters, which was started in 1991 and is also one of the oldest in South Asia and District 41. Good afternoon, everyone, and fellow Toastmasters Club members and dear guests. I am Toastmaster Smriti Tuladar, Charter President of WorldLink Toastmasters Club and the presiding officer for today's 16th meeting of WorldLink Toastmasters. As the presiding officer, now I'd like to formally open this meeting with this gavel. Finally, after a long time, we have a guest today in our meeting. So it's a guest introduction round as well. I would like to ask our guests to introduce yourself to our club, your name, basically what you do, which club or where you represent. Very short one, please.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is Khanal Kumar Singh. I'm from Kodasar and I'm currently pursuing my undergraduate course at Cambridge International College. I'm pursuing undergraduate course as BBA and I'm in the first sem. And I'm just here as a guest to attend a meeting.
Thank you for your introduction. We also have our area director, Toastmaster Saroz, here with us today, who will be facilitating an educational session and pathways later in the session. So I hope everyone is excited to have this educational session and pathways because everyone knows we've been asking for this for quite a long time, but it's because our own time constraints, we are not able to have this. So let's do it today. And without any further delay, to conduct our session from here onwards, I have Toastmaster of the evening as our Toastmaster, Puneet Manandar. talking about him, he says though anxious at times with uncertainty of life, loves to live in moments, derives happiness from basic things like watching a wild monsoon river at its maximum flow, always looking to improve upon himself. As the saying goes, learning never stops. So please join me welcoming our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Puneet Manandar.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Smriti. I'm your Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Puneet Manandar. So let me start with our theme. Our theme is seize your chance to shine. A chance typically refers to an opportunity or possibility of something happening often without any specific intention or control. Let's take a chance. You never know what might happen. The beauty lies in its uncertainty and its unpredictability. So, good evening, Toastmasters and dear guest. I think what we all agree upon in one thing unanimously is life is full of chances, isn't it?
Yes.
So, why not we make our best effort to seize our chances to shine? Talking about chances in life, we miss some, we get some. In my case, there have been chances too. I remember a phase in my life where, in my life at work, where I was very frustrated in my job. I was doing a core technical job, but it was not that technical as well. So that was going on for a few years. I was completely frustrated, disheartened, and I did not have any energy to do that work. I left job every day thinking, why am I coming to this job and why do I have to come back tomorrow? So that was the level of frustration I was in. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a chance came on my way. That chance was to take up a management role, where I seized the chance immediately because I was so frustrated at that time. So I wanted to put my old work back as soon as possible and move forward to seek the new chance, new challenge, and take the new chance. There I was rejuvenated and I worked really hard. So, with full motivation, I did seize my chance and later I did so. Our today's session is a bit different, as you might have known by the agenda sheet. Uh, Today we have a special session by our area director. That's a mystery that will be unfolded later. As you know, it's a mystery because you were all invited to bring your laptops with you today. First time in Toastmasters. So today's session is basically divided into three parts. The first session is the table topic session, which will be conducted by our table topic master, Toastmaster Vinayak. The second session is education session, and the third section is a little bit different. We put it as a report section from our timer and our ballot counter. First of all, I would like to introduce our role takers of the evening. There are only two. First, let me introduce to our timer today. Our timer is Toastmaster Anil Razak, who is a customer experience enthusiast and is compassionate and adventurous, a music fan as well. I know myself that his interest lies in gaining altitude through his love for trekking. Talking about his achievement, these are my words basically. Talking about his achievement, he has been handling one of the most unrewarding department in WorldLink and probably everywhere. That is customer service. Our customer support, where we only get all the backfires. So I would like our timer to highlight his job role for today.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the evening, Puneet Manandar. Greetings fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. As timer, I will time the table topic speaker, formal speeches and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green and yellow and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. For table topic speakers, they should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. Those giving speeches should limit their remarks to their specific speech types. For icebreaker, it will be 4 minutes where green card will be shown. On 5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. For most other speeches, time limit should be 5 to 7. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Next, I would like to introduce the ballot counter of the evening. She is Toastmaster Nikki Maharjan. She is a software developer by profession whose heart beats not only to the rhythm of the algorithms but also to the life's small wonders. She loves to find happiness in small things and constantly seeking for new adventures. She is now trying to expand her horizon of knowledge by challenging herself with a new complex task in her work. Vividly joyful and bubbly by nature, she finds joys in all things of life. Toastmaster Nikki, I would like you to highlight your role for today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Puneet. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. As a vote counter, I'll determine, based on your votes, today's winner in table topic session. You'll be asked to vote after table topic session. All you have to do is, as in the seat provided, use the bottom side of the seat to write down the names of the speaker you felt was better, and I'll collect the votes from you all. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikki. We are here to seize our chance to drill. It's our 16th meeting of our WorldLink Toastmasters Club, where we have gathered to improve our leadership and public speaking skills. So without further ado, let's get right into our first session, which is our table topic session. To conduct this session, I would like to request our table topic master to come up to the stage and take this forward with his grace. Our table topic master, Toastmaster Vinayak Acharya, is a playful individual who has deep passion for traveling and embarking on exciting adventures. He has also received award for better speaker, feature speaker, better role taker, and better table topic speaker. I must say, he is an all-rounder of our Toastmaster Club. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Puneet. Fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guests, good afternoon. As your table topic master tonight, I have the delightful task of challenging your wit, humor, and ability to seize the moment. So let's dive right into our theme of the evening: seize your chance to shine. You know, life is little like a game show, and just like one of those game shows, sometimes you are faced up with an unexpected challenges and opportunities. It's all about seizing the moment, stepping up to the plate, and shining like the radiant star you are. Imagine you are on a game show, and the host suddenly turns to you and says, "Congratulations, you have won the opportunity of $1 million. But there is a catch to it. You have to give a table topic speech right now, on the spot, about seizing your chance to shine." Think about the pressure. But fear not. This is your chance to shine brighter than a disco ball at 70s theme party. So let's embrace the spotlight and see who's ready to dazzle us with their wit and charm. However, I'll be the most wicked person tonight. That's today, because when I say I would like to call someone up on the stage for a table topic session, we will hide into the bar, right? Because we fear that table topic session. So please remember that there are no one wrong. There is nothing so-called as wrong answer in this session, and only opportunities to showcase your brilliance. And who knows, you might just walk away feeling like the champion of your own personal game show. So having said that, I'd like to ask I'd like to request anyone from the guests and our Toastmasters to come up on stage and pick a topic that I have brought forward. Anyone? Please. I like Khawinder Singh. So I like our toast. Are you a fellow member or?
No,
Just a guess. I like Khawinder to pick some of the topics, just one topic, and give an impromptu speech.
Oh, I need to read up.
Yeah.
You are attending a Toastmasters meeting, and the table topics master calls your name to come up and speak on the theme. Seize your chance to shine. How do you seize this opportunity of deliver an impromptu speech that leaves a lasting impact on the audience? Okay, thank you so much, Toastmasters, for the question. I'll just wrap this speech as like what I want to means. I'll just explain on the topic what I want to be on while I was at class second. While my first time the teacher asked me what you want to do in the future, I just go on that flow. First time from a teacher I heard about the word astronaut. That astronaut is a person who goes outside the earth and do research on the space. And that day, from that day, the astronaut word came just stuck in my subconscious mind. And up to class 8, I was so eager to become an astronaut. But I was so eager to become an astronaut. And at that time, I was also so curious about this, like the structure of the earth, how the earth actually looks like, because I have a lot of confusion about the shape of the earth, like whether it is circle, whether it is oval, or whether it is like an orange shape. So that stuck in my head. So I want to become an astronaut and go outside the earth and look like how actually earth looks like. And I also want to step first person from Nepal to step on the moon. That was my first time. So I said to my teacher that I want to become an astronaut. That's it. Thank you.
It was such a wonderful impromptu speech. So moving on forwards, anyone from our Toastmasters? Toastmaster couldn't type. Sorry. Please choose any of these topics.
So many topics. All the topics are very long. Okay, I'll read it out. You are stuck in an elevator with a group of strangers. How would you seize your chance to shine and turn this awkward situation into a spontaneous talent show? How? Okay, thank you. Thank you for this question. Yeah, I have been stuck in the elevator once in the airport hotel. So we heard, like, before we were riding on the elevator, we heard like that they were saying, the guys were just saying this elevator keeps on stocking, so keep on stuck. So by chance we got stuck. But so this is the scenario, different scenario. Like, we were strangers there. So what I would do is, first I will try to search the emergency button, or I will call the hotel or where I was. If nothing was available there, then of course I will call the police. So that's how things will go. And there is nothing much about me to show the talent and be the spontaneous hero. So I couldn't recall it. I couldn't say it right now how to become a hero. But with the past experience, I will make everyone come. Like, don't worry, there will be some guy who will come and help. So I knew how they will manually pull and push the elevator, and they will take you out. So that's it, I think. Thank you.
Just because our Toastmaster of the evening was so charmful, I got to catch the name of Toastmaster Koret instead of Toastmaster Pratyus. So for the last Toastmaster table topic, I like to use the veto power of mine. So I like to call Mr. Suraj, Toastmaster Suraj, for this table topic session. Rating with the TMOE.
He's the table topic speaker for our international contest, so you should.
Oh, alright, then, okay, Toastmaster Punit, please, I'd like to call you now on stage. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The topic is you are at a karaoke night and suddenly the DJ calls your name to come up and sing. The spotlight is on you and the crowd is eagerly waiting. What song do you choose to seize your chance to sing and why? So, the song that I would choose to sing on the stage, though I am a very horrible singer,
You need to sing that also.
that's not. So, I clearly understood the topic. Nowhere it's mentioned that I have to sing, but I can tell the song which I would choose at that moment in the karaoke bar to sing for me to sign. That would be the Hotel California by Eagles. I've basically started from that song. I've heard that song in the beginning. There was two songs from Backstreet Boys back then before that, but later I realized that's a boy band thing and it was not ours. Only girls used to like those, are supposed to like those bands. So I shifted to rock with the recommendation of my big brother, my cousin brother. That song will sign in every stage because that's one that is an evergreen song. The melody is amazing and the beats are so you can hum to that beats. You can hum to that beats and the instruments are also not overpowering. It's not a very hard song. So I hope my song of choice will make me sign on that karaoke bar in front of that DJ who called my name. Thank you. Over to you.
That was an amazing speech, although if he had recited two of those lines, it would have been much better. So with this, I'd like to end my session of table topics. Thank you very much. Over to you,
Thank you, Toastmaster Binayak, for a wonderful table topic session. With this, the table topic session has come to close. I would like to ask our timer of the day, Toastmaster Anil, if all the speakers are eligible for the award.
All the speakers are eligible.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. Now I would like to ask everyone of you to please cast your votes and provide your votes to our Toastmaster Nikki for the judgment. This side is done. Have everyone casted their vote? Thank you, everyone. So I would like to call upon on the stage our chartered president and presiding officer, Toastmaster Smriti, for a session which I am completely unaware of. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the evening, Toastmaster Puneet. Well, he did mention that he's unaware about the session that's going to be held now. It's not educational session. Everyone is eagerly looking forward to that. I do know. We have another session. I heard someone saying in the back that we have same topic in our voting section in the agenda sheet just now. Yes, another session is again table topic session, but it's with the twist. So for this session, I do need 3 members from our audience. It can be anyone. it just says, seize your topic. So there is some items in this box. Members will come here and pick their items, and then table topic session will start based on this. Anyone? I will first to start this. I will first ask 3 members to be here first. If voluntarily, that's fine. If no, I will ask our AD to choose from the audience.
Nice, nice.
What is inside this box? I don't know.
We have 4.
There's 3 topic only. Just pick the topic.
No, you can.
Pick the topic. Don't open it.
What
There's
is it?
something written there.
Okay, this is the topic.
That's the topic. Okay, don't open it. Who wants to go first? Okay, you guys can take a seat here. So, the thing is, you open that paper, whatever is inside it, there's some item inside it. So, based on that item, think a topic. Say out your topic, and then after that topic, 2 minutes starts, and you have to speak on that item.
I need to think about it.
Yes, you need to. There's something inside that. I don't know, what is it?
Money.
I hope so. Yes. So that's a movie ticket. First, think any topic based on that ticket, and then you speak on that topic for 2 minutes. So the timer, please time him after he think about his topic. 2 minutes.
I need to think a topic related to this movie ticket.
Yes, movie ticket, voucher, anything.
I'd like to share the first experience I went to a theater. Not any everything, but the old theaters. So that will be my topic. So I'd like to share my experience of going to the movie theater. First of all, exactly I don't remember the date when I went first to the theater, but I was around 6 to 7 years of age, and that was the first time when I went to look after the movie called Ama, I think. That was a Nepali movie. My parents took me there, and at that time, the movie theater used to be like the first balcony, and I don't know, remember what it was called in the slope, but the upper segment was called balcony, and I was at the balcony, and I was lost there because my parents were nowhere to be seen, because I was in such a rush in the line that I was a playful child at that time, so I was in such a rush that I went upstairs directly, and my parents were nowhere to be found. And I was crying for the whole of the movie. I remember that I was crying for the whole of the movie just because I was alone over there. And my parents were also scared because I was not, they were not able to find me as well. So that was my horrible memory. So I never went to movie theater until I was studying in my bachelor's. Just because of that memory, I was so scared of going to the theaters that I never tried, and I never entered into the movie theater. And when I entered a movie theater as my bachelor's, the entire structure of theater are used, has already changed. It was theater used, all the theaters were typecast and changed from balcony. What can I say? I can express that thing, but the movie theater was already typecast from the old theater, so it was an absolute amazing experience by that time. So that's all. Thank you.
And that ticket is valid for February, 24 years. Another one ticket for you, so you go to watch a movie with your loved ones.
So I can do dating.
This is the next figure now. Toastmaster Pratik. So you want to know the rule. You need to open the packet first and see what is inside.
It's like unwrapping a gift.
It is a gift. Seize your chance to shine.
Mirror.
Mirror, mirror. Think about a topic first, say it out, and then your time starts.
Okay. I'll be speaking about the time in my during my childhood when I will spend minutes, half an hour looking at the mirror and thinking, who am I? So who am I? Am I just a guy who just came to this world for nothing? Or who am I? Just a guy with no purpose at all. I would be thinking about that for much longer time, looking myself at the mirror. So lots of thoughts and lots of imagination would come to my mind, and uh, I'll be just in my world of imaginations where I'll be thinking I could be this, I could be that. I'll be thinking like, what if I was a Spider-Man or a Superman? What if I could fly or save people's and change lives? That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And the mirror is yours. You can still look
Thank you very much.
to yourself if you're a Spider-Man or Superman. Now it's time for our Toastmaster, Sujit.
So,
What is inside it?
okay. I lost it, so I have Toastmaster
Thanks.
page.
You won it actually.
Sorry?
You won it actually.
Yeah. So, speaking about the special pen that Toastmaster has provided. Okay. I will recall it with the Toastmaster as well. So when I started Toastmaster, the icebreaker, everyone was giving their icebreaker when they first provided their icebreaker speech. I was like looking at them, it's easy. I can do that. So when it was my turn, I didn't get the topic. And then I was looking here and there, here and there. I found very interesting topic. The guy was just like me, with no hairs, and blackish, right? So I copied his presentation and tried to put it as mine. But there were lots of but in that presentation. So I started, okay. There was a situation where I have to pick the flower, and on the preparation I forgot. So I picked the leaves, not the flower. And then, like somehow, I completed my icebreaker. And when I went back, Toastmaster Suraj has already uploaded the clips. So I was going back on my clips from, I think, Toastmaster meeting number 4, and I was comparing with the first Toastmaster Toast. And then I realized, like, what if I had done at Toastmaster meeting number 1 icebreaker? I will be like dead like a fish without water. So recalling that one, this Toastmaster has like provided an opportunity. So I will end my topic on that one. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sujit, for a wonderful representation of yours from past. That's it from my side. I hope you all enjoyed it. And timer, all the 3 speakers are eligible for voting.
Yes.
Okay, so we still have that sheet of paper. So please vote on that, yours, and our Toastmaster Nikki will collect the votes from you. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Puneet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Smithy. This was unaware, but it was wonderful. And the best part was everyone got a gift. Yeah, I spoke too early.
I also thinking the same. Participated in the next one.
I think there are some votes left. So let's move on in our meeting. Seizing the chance. It means grabbing the opportunities, isn't it? Opportunities come by in your life. Some you miss, some you don't see, and some you grab. The opportunities that you grab, it gives you result, isn't it? The ultimate goal is to shine by grabbing those opportunities, by grabbing our chance. It's all about being proactive, daring to try new things. Yes, I'm also been guilty in the past of not trying to dare, to stay in the comfort zone and not trying out new things. I'm trying to do that. I'm not there yet, but I'm still trying to do that. I'm trying to make most of what life throws at me. So I would sincerely request everyone from my heart, don't let opportunities slip through your fingers. Grab them and make them count. So let's move on to our next session. For that next session, I will not talk about anything about the session, but I would like to introduce the moderator of that session. He hasn't given me any introduction, so this is my introduction of him. So let me introduce him in my way. There may be some wrong facts, please forgive me. This has been drilled down and dug down. He has done schooling from 3 institutions, if I am not mistaken. Please forgive me if I have Little Flowers, Sutara and Burangkontra. He is former managing director at Snow Traffic and Good Mixer. Good Mixer, I think, is the restaurant in Vaishpati. Is it? Oh. So that's a good place. He is a former A-level teacher at Thames International College, Malpi International College, and Kathmandu World School. And he is currently chartered president at North Mandu Toastmasters Club. And lastly, he is our area director, Toastmasters. Toastmasters. I'd like to
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening. I think you got most of the facts correct. We have a stalker here. So for this particular session, this is an educational session, and I hope this session will be of benefit to all of you. And since this is our only 16th meeting, I assume that most of you have already enrolled into Pathways. Some of you haven't. Some of you are still wondering what Pathways is. So I hope this particular session will help you and guide you towards your Toastmasters journey, because Pathways are one of the most important. It's like the backbone of Toastmasters. We talk about Toastmasters, how Toastmasters help you professionally and in social life as well. But it is all because of Pathways that gives us that momentum, shows us the way forward. So today's session is mostly about Pathways and a little bit general for most of you, since I assume that most of you haven't explored what Toastmasters has to offer. So I'm going to conduct this session sitting here and projecting this laptop on that computer, on that screen. So most of you have your laptops with you. So for now, I will just request everyone to log into your Toastmasters page. Okay, so I would like all of you to go to the Toastmasters website and log in. So thank you, Toastmaster Anil, for logging into this website. So this is what it looks like when you log into the website. Welcome Anil, and this automatically takes you to the home page, and your home page looks like this. I would like all of you to go to my profile. So first and foremost, let's see if we have the details of Toastmaster Anil correct here. Address maybe you might want to edit it, because that is a general address that was sent to the Toastmaster International when we chartered the club. So if you want to change your address, your phone number, your email address, if you happen to change it, that's fine as well. And something, you might want to add your picture there as well. A nice, handsome looking picture there. So that every time you log into the website, a nice, handsome photo looks back at you. So just make sure that all the details in here are correct. So if you go to my home, back to my home, it will take you to this page where there are lots and lots of things here. We'll try to go through all of these one by one. But before I do that, let me ask you all, how many of you have already selected your pathways? Okay, wrong question. How many of you still have not selected your pathway? You're a guest, so you will not have that access. So most of you have already logged into the pathways, and so this is for you to help the new members who get into the club in future. So as soon as we have a new member, the first thing that they can do is go to this tab called Education Programs, and they will see the overview, pathways, speech, craft, youth programs. You can navigate through all these, but the most important thing is if you go right at the bottom, there's some very important tabs there. Education Program FAQs, which will give you the question and answers on various things, but choosing the path. So how many of, can anyone share how you chose your path? Anyone? By doing that survey. Okay, so fantastic, and that is what we need to do. Choose a path. So if you do this, then it will take you to this, digital resources, and then you have two options: view all path option or take an assessment. From an assessment. Anyone went through this tab? Okay, so most of you took an assessment, and the website told you these three are the pathways that suits you, and out of the three you choose one that suited you better. Fantastic. So that is what you can do, or because the website will show you only three pathways that suits you, but really if you go there, then it will show you all the options, and these are all the options, and you can manually go through all these options and see what these different pathways have to offer. Now that you've chosen your pathway, so let's log into let's go back to the home page. And then go to Basecamp. Now, if you are an executive committee of the club, and if you scroll down, another tab will appear at the bottom as well. So, since Toastmaster Anil is not in the executive committee, you will, as a general member, you only see this page. But if you are the executive committee, especially the president, vice president, education, and the secretary, they will have two options. The first one is to log into the Basecamp as a member, and the second one, which will appear below this one, which will give you an access to the Basecamp as the manager. So it is only these three executive committee members who will get to see that. So go to this particular page, and this is what appears. Now you've gone into the Basecamp, and Basecamp is the place where all the pathways takes place. Now, since Toastmaster Anil has already chosen Presentation Mastery, it will appear here. And there's one more thing called 5 Easy Tips for Crafting a Speech. And that's probably available to you free of cost. Because as a Toastmasters member, we get access to one pathway. After you've completed one pathway, for the next pathway, we'll have to pay $20 to get enrolled into the second pathway. But this is something that has been provided by Toastmasters International for free of cost. So all you need to do is, he hasn't launched this project, so Toastmasters Online, I'm going to do this for you. So if you launch it, so the base camp is not just for your paths, but it will give you access to even more things. So there's something called 5 easy tips for crafting a speech. So probably as a new member, Toastmasters International recognizes that you should learn this as well. So how to craft a speech. So there's something that you might want to have a look and learn from it. And if once you're done with it, you can mark it as complete. I'm not going to do that, but once you're done going through that article, you might want to mark it as complete and it will no longer appear here. What you can do is, so there are 3 tabs at the top. There's something called Paths and Learning. If you click on Paths and Learning, this is what appears, this page. So as you can see, these are the 2 modules that Toastmaster Anil is enrolled into. They both are active and hasn't been completed. Like I said earlier, if you mark complete with this 5 easy tips, that particular module, then it will no longer appear there. But if you go there and click on completed, then that would appear here. So you can still go back and access it a month down the line or a year down the line as well. Because sometimes people do want to go back and find some resources that they've already completed and it doesn't appear there. So this is how you can access those things that you've already completed as well in future. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the home of Basecamp. And this is the pathway that Toastmaster Anil has enrolled himself into. Presentation Mastery. Open the curriculum. And as you can see, he's already completed his icebreaker, the first project. He's already given his icebreaker speech. Toastmaster Anil, have you given your second speech? You've already given it, you're done with it, but you can see that it doesn't say tick there, so he hasn't marked it as complete. Or actually, it's not even launched.
Oh, it was launched. This one is pretty confusing one. Yeah, I launched. I go through all these steps, but it.
Okay, those of you, how many of you are yet to give your icebreaker? Everyone's done with their icebreaker speech. So you all have that tick on icebreaker speech, everyone on your profile? No? Have you already given your icebreaker speech? You have?
I completed the process also, but there is no link.
So okay, let's see. So when you launch the project, this is what the page looks like. You might want to do that on your. So you go through all these different chapters of this project, and this is like the final chapter where you give yourself a feedback. This is a self-evaluation form where you can see yourself if you've improved by doing this particular project or not. And then you move on to the last one, and that's it. Finish. As soon as you close this button. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, and then congratulations, and that's it, you're done with it. You close that, and when you do that, automatically this page should refresh and icebreaker should be done as tick. No? If not, then we'll probably have to look at your page in detail later on. Similarly, second project, you launch it. Go through the project, it will tell you what you're supposed to do with this particular project. Now, what I strongly advise you all to do is take some time, book your speeches slot 2 or 3 weeks in advance. So challenge yourself, tell the club that you want to give a speech in 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time. So take that 2 weeks' time to go through this. And once you're done, this is probably the last page of this particular project as well. And there is something called evaluation resource. So if you click on that evaluation resource, I'll show you this. Download this, put it on your computer, and send it to your evaluator who has been assigned to evaluate you for your particular speech. So that the evaluator can fill this out and send it to you by Viber, WhatsApp, or email. Or you can just print it out and hand it over during the meeting, and the evaluator fills it out for you. Take a picture of it for your reference. And I'll tell you what to do after that. Once you get your evaluation form, feedback form back from your evaluator. So this is the evaluation form. If you want to keep the project, then click on print my project. So this is like a 31-page project. You can download this on your computer and have access to it other times as well. So once you're done with this, and when you, let's see if it's going to work or not. So this is not the last page. Completing your project, assess your skills, you got to do this, you got to play that video and whatnot. Self-evaluation once again. I'm just going to rate you 4 out of 4 on all of them.
Which I'm not.
You can edit it later on. Submit. So this is before 5, now 4. I'm comfortable selecting speeches topic. He was very, very comfortable before you started the project. Now he is less comfortable. But you can see. So once you're done with this, move on to the next page. Once again, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and congratulations, you're done with this project. This is the last page of this project. Let's see if. There you go. So, level 2, tick. As soon as you do that, it goes as tick. So it's completed. Project 2 is completed. And the Vice President Education is not here, but the Vice President Education can actually, through her portal, can see which member has completed which project from which level. So she has that access along with the Secretary and the President as well. So now Toastmaster Anil has completed his second project. Time to move on to the project 3 and project 4 and so on.
How long this pathway is valid? For how long it is valid?
Forever.
Forever.
As long as you're a Toastmaster. So you can take a month to finish your level or path, or you can take 10 years. It's totally up to you. So as you can see in the last tab, level 1 completion presentation mastery, it doesn't have anything here. It's blank. So you'll move on to the project 3, you'll complete it similarly. You'll move on to project 4, which is a very, very important project, because this shows, project 4 is very, very important because it teaches us how to take feedback and how to give feedback as well. So once you're done with this, it's about time that you start taking up the role of an evaluator as well. So from here onwards, you would have learned how to evaluate. Then now, you can take up the role of evaluator for your fellow members as well. And this is the reason why we keep asking for evaluators from other clubs in our meeting, because none of us have completed this particular project. But if any member of our club is confident enough to evaluate, then it's not a problem. This is only a guideline. We do not have to follow this strictly. If somebody is good in evaluation, they know the evaluation technique, then they can be an evaluator. But ideally, we would love that person to have completed this project to become an evaluator. So once you see the tick on the first, second, third, and fourth sub projects, automatically similar tab will appear on the here as well. And all you have to do is click on that tab, activate it, and complete it. You don't have to do anything. So level 1 completion, a tab will appear here. All you have to do is mark complete, and the VP Education will see whether you've completed your project or not, have given all the speeches or not, and then will assign you as level 1 completed member. And when that happens, this level 1 becomes 100%. And you would have finished your level 1 of your pathway. And similarly, you move on to level 2. We have 3 projects in level 2. These are a little bit intense project. And when you move on to level 3, you have only 2 projects. And these are even more intense. So one is a compulsory project, which is for this particular pathway, persuasive speaking. And the other one is elective, where there are 14. If you go into this particular one, in elective, there are 14 projects. There are 14 projects, and you can choose any 2. And if you've completed 2 out of these 14 projects, then this elective project is also marked as completed. And if you've completed the elective project along with the first project, which is a compulsory project, then level 3 is completed. And similarly, then we move on to level 4. Once again, all you have to do is 2 projects from here, not 3 anymore. So one is a compulsory project, the other one is elective, and there are 7 items here. 7 different skills that we can learn from this particular level. All you have to do is just complete 1 project out of 7. And that would have completed your level 4. And finally, level 5, which is the most difficult one, where we learn how to speak professionally, where you will be asked to give a speech as if you are a professional speaker in a bigger audience, which I did recently as well at Science College. It was a wonderful experience, to be like a guest speaker and speak in front of like 100 people. So that was fantastic. So this project will teach us how to speak professionally as if you are a professional speaker. And then the second elective project, there are 5 of them, and all we have to do is 1 project out of them. And once we're done with this, the level 5 is completed. And finally, moving on to path completion, where we have to reflect upon our entire journey of this pathway. And we have to give a speech reflecting our journey. And that marks the end of this path. And like I said earlier, it might take you a couple of months or weeks to do this, or you might even take 10 years to do this. It's totally up to you. So I completed my one path recently. So that's like, it took me around 4 years to do it. I know some people have done it within a year. And we even know some people who have completed 2 pathways in a single year. Giving speeches after speeches, giving projects after projects, and that's totally up to you. So this is the overall of pathways, and you can see curriculum progress, it says 7%, so you're only 7% through the entire path, but 40% done with level 1. Now it's very important that we all do this, because back to the home page again. So if you go to my home, and you all have access to this, there's something called Distinguished Performance Report here. I would like all of you to go to this tab, and it will show all these numbers, very confusing. So make it simple. This is the entire world. This is the numbers from the entire world. So let's not get bothered with the entire world. Select a district, and let's go to district 41, because we are in district 41, as you can see on that board as well. District 41. Our club is in district 41. And this will show the entire district's number. Now let's not get bothered with the entire district's number as well. Click on club performance. We're only bothered about our club. Let's only look at WorldLink Toastmasters club. So click on club performance, and here you will see entire division of District 41. Click on this collapse button, and it will squeeze everything in. And you can see that we are in Division B. So since WorldLink is in Division B, let's go to Division B, and you can see we are Area B1. So we are right there, Area B1, alongside Rathabonga Toastmasters Club, MAW, Leadership and Entrepreneurship Club, and Academia. There you can see WorldLink Toastmasters Club. Now if you want to look at the entire area's performance, this is what we can see. Area B1, different clubs within Area 4 B1, how they have been performing so far. This is from July to June, and we got chartered in July. So we all started from the same day, all these 5 different clubs. As you can see, MAW and LNE, Leadership and Entrepreneurship, to date have 0 members. That means the club has shut down. The other 2, Academia has 13 members to date, Rathabonga has 22, and WorldLink has 22. That is the chartered member. And it's about time to renew as well. So if you click on WorldLink Toastmasters Club, now let's only focus on our club. Let's forget about the numbers of other clubs. WorldLink Toastmasters Club, you can see all the details there. How many members do we have? What is the alignment? You can see Region 13, District 41, Division B, Area 1, 20 members. And you can see that there is something called goals on the right hand side. So goals are met, 5. There are 10 possible goals that this club can achieve, out of which we've already scored 1 point. So we've still got 9 to go, if it is possible. And where do we get these points? You can see, scroll down, and these are the different goals that we can achieve by the end of this year. Out of which you can see the last one is tick. So we've achieved 1 point on administration. There's 1 point for training, which we have already achieved, which is yet to be filed. So this will be achieved as well, because we've already attended the TLI, the trainings, recently. And there's 2 goals available for membership. So if we add 4 new members during our renewal, then we will receive 1 point. If we can add 8 members, then we will receive 2 points. So there's 2 points available for membership. But the majority of them, you can see 6 goals are available based on the education program, which is the pathway that I mentioned earlier. And if you can see the first one, it says Level 1 awards. 4 members, if 4 members from WorldLink can complete Level 1, then we can achieve 1 point. And if 2 members can go on to further complete Level 2, then we will achieve 1 more point. And then if 2 more members can achieve Level 2, then we get 1 more point. So I'm not going to go with Level 3 for now and put too much pressure on you, but I think 4 of us at least out of the 20 or 22 that we have, I guess 4 of us can complete Level 1 as well as Level 2 within the next couple of months. That is, if you give speeches after speeches and complete the project and file it, and then the PP education marks it as complete. So my request to you all would be, let's identify at least 4 members from our club who have already completed project 2 or 3. So let's encourage them to give their project 3 and project 4 speeches and ask them to move on to Level 2, and Level 2 there are only 3, not 4 projects. So if you can do that, then we can achieve these 3 points from educational goals for this year. For next year, I know education goals will not be a problem for you all, because many members would have already been at the end of Level 1. So Level 1 goals will be met and they will move on to Level 2, and these 3 goals will be met easily next year. That's not a problem. But since this is our first year, this is a challenge. So if we can achieve these 3 goals here, and we have now goal number 9, which is training, that will be achieved, and goal number 10 has already been achieved. If you can achieve these 5 goals, the as you can see on the right hand side, the goals. If you can achieve 5 goals, then WorldLink will be a distinguished club. So that is, I think, what we should target on. But if we can achieve 7 goals, then that's great as well. The club will be a select distinguished club, and if the club can manage 9 goals, then we will be a president's distinguished club. That's achievable as well if we have right plan in place. For that, we will need few members to complete level 3 and level 4 as well. It is doable, but do we want to put that pressure on ourselves? That is the question. But I would suggest at least 4 members to complete level 1 and level 2. Finish your level 1 and move on to level 2. And going back again, if you go to the dashboard, there you have 0, 0, 0, 0 here in the education. That is what it is. So as soon as 4 people complete level 1, this will be 1. For example, if you go move down, Lakshmi Sunrise has already 4 members who've completed their level 1, and they've already scored that point. And they've already added 4 members, and they've already scored that point as well. And for the administration, they've already scored that 1 point. So they've already scored 3 points. Bhaktapur Toastmasters Club, if you scroll down, has already become a distinguished club with 5 goals. But their target is to become a president distinguished club, which is 9 goals. That's because level 1, level 2, and level 3 is very, very easy for them, because during June, July, there's already members who are already in project 3. And all they need to do is give 1 project, and for the next year, level 1 is already completed. And so on. And now if you want to look at other clubs' details, this is what you can do. This is for the club performance. So, I think it would be nice to look around what others are doing and maybe learn from them as well. Okay, I'm going to go back to the main home page. Do we have any questions so far? Everything is nice and clear. Okay, I'm going to show something more as well. By the way, those of you who are still confused about what I'm sure most of you already know, but if you're still confused about pathways, or if there are any new members who are confused on pathways, just share them that link that I shared earlier in the WhatsApp group, or go to YouTube, click on North Mango, and there is this link. This was a session done by Toastmaster Alpha, our district champion, when North Mango first got chartered around 4 years ago, I guess, 3 years ago. And she did an education session on pathways. So we kept that video. It's a 7-minute video where she mentions what pathways is. So today I did not do that. I did not tell you what pathways is, because I assume you already know what pathways is. So we're just learning on the navigating the pathways. So it's very important that you file this, because sometimes members have already completed their projects, but they're not filing it. The BP education do not know, because we all are busy in our own places, and the club is not achieving the points that they should be. Okay. Once again, how long do I have left? Okay, once again, going to Basecamp. Let's see what else do we have in Basecamp. And there's something called supplement reading as well for level 1 members. So you can go through these, and there's more resources there which will be beneficial to us. If it is not your cup of tea, just close that browser. It's fine. Now, there is something called My Documents here. So what I would strongly suggest every member to do is, Now, since I clicked on level 3, level 4 Toastmaster Anil, this is what it appears. But it wouldn't appear like this. You would only get this one file called level 1. And what we do is go to level 1. See, if you have 0 files in level 1, you know those feedbacks that you receive from your evaluators, take a picture or a screenshot or whatever it is, and upload that file here. That shows that you've really completed your projects and you have that evaluation form to back you up. Because the VP Education can see everything. Which level you completed, when did you complete it, and when did you give the speech, and the supporting documents to back it up as well. Because sometimes what some clubs do is, they use these cheat codes just to get those points. They don't complete their projects and they will just file it as complete. The VP Education will just sign off and get those points. But then we don't want to do that. That would totally be against the eye of Toastmasters, the integrity. So let's not do that. So let's try to have this folder filled with the resources that helped you complete this particular project. And there's something called tutorials and resources. So if you click on tutorials and resources, now there's so many things in here that, it'll take you years and years to explore everything. But whatever you need is here. Anything that you need. And the good thing about the resources that we have in Toastmasters is that we can extract this knowledge and use it elsewhere as well. I know most of you are trainers here, so you can use these resources in your professional life as well. All you have to do is take the logo of Toastmasters out, take the ingredients and put it in your own format for your trainings. It's fantastic. And or what you can also do is there's this search button and you can search for anything there and then it will show you, it will give you access. Or you can click on these resources and it will give you so many things. Public speaking tips, online meetings, hybrid meetings, speech contests, what you're supposed to do. If you want the script for an R counter, say for example you're an R counter and you haven't taken that role and you're not sure what to do, you can just go and find the script of an R counter from Toastmasters International website. So there's so many things that we can do here. So I would advise everyone to make use of these resources because this is what we are paying that membership fee for. Because only the members have the access. So let's make the best out of this from here on. I'll take any questions from you all if there is any. Any questions? None?
We'll explore and then ask questions.
And I'm sure you all have your mentors,
Yes.
your individual mentors. So mentors are complaining to me saying like, they don't get in touch with me. So I think it's about time you contact your mentors and say, hello, I'm giving a speech next week, please help me out. Just send one message. And then if they don't reply back to you, then you can always let me know. You can tell me that my mentor is not replying back to me. Just as the mentors right now, they are telling me, the members of WorldLink are not getting in touch. What's happening? Are they giving speeches? And I'm saying, yeah, they're giving speeches. Everyone's done with their level 1. Icebreaker. Everyone's done with the icebreaker. And some of the mentors are saying, but they didn't get in touch with me for the speech. So basically what's happening is you prepared your icebreaker speech and you gave it. Now imagine if you could have used that help from the mentor to craft that speech better. You would have performed better maybe. And you could have learned something from them and then maybe they could have learned something from you as well. So it's like a give and take situation. So that's all from my side today. I really wish all the best for you in your journey ahead. And let's make use of the resources that we have here in Toastmasters because it is really, really huge. The other day I was looking at a data somewhere and it says that this website has 300 skill set that we can learn from. And I did my calculation and I think I've learned around 10 or 15 of them in my 4 years journey. 10 or 15 good skills that I've acquired. And there are like 290 more to go for me. Because I'm a slow learner. Some of you may be a fast learner, so maybe you can learn like 50 skills in a year. That's totally up to you. So, thank you very much, everyone. Any questions? Nothing. Great. Fantastic. And with this, now I hand over the floor back to the Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster sirs. Let's seize our chance. What our Toastmaster, NIT Toastmaster service has told us. Let's get involved more. As we all know, we are less involved these days, especially after the same. So now let's go back to our final session. It's the report session. In this session, we'll go get report first from our timer, Toastmaster Anil.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So here are the time reports. In the initial first phase of table topic session, Khagendra Kumar Singh took 1 minute 39 seconds, 41 millisecond.
Nice.
Pradeep Ranjit took 1 minute 37 seconds, 19 millisecond. Puneet Manandar took 1 minute 40 seconds, 79 millisecond. And in the other phase of table topic master, Vinayak Acharya took 1 minute 48 seconds. Pratik Tamrakar took 1 minute 22 seconds. Sujit Kesi took 2 minutes 18 seconds. And nevertheless, Toastmaster Soros took 37 minutes 12 seconds for this session.
No millisecond?
No millisecond.
Exactly.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil, for your timer report. Now, I would like to ask.
Certificate is not ready.
Not ready? Okay. Then maybe we can do something else. If you have something in your mind, or maybe someone can share experience.
You could have sang Hotel California.
Seize your chance.
Seize your
Shine.
chance.
DJ has already called your name.
Really give me Caesar. So, anyone would like to express or would like to share some knowledge?
We have a new guest, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Guest introduction.
yeah, please. If you'd like to come forward and introduce yourself, and also share anything that you want. Your name, please.
Sanket Paul.
Are you Toastmaster?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hello everyone, I'm Sanket Paul. I'm really sorry for joining late. I had difficulty finding the place, to be honest, for a certain amount of time. I was late by a certain amount of time. I'm a student at Thames International College at the moment. I'm also associated with Global Shapers Kathmandu Hub, which is an initiation of the World Economic Forum. We work on several areas like mental health, political literacy, climate change awareness, and the like. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Thank you to me, Toastmaster Sanket. So, I observed one thing in a very short speech. Your both vocal tone is almost similar. I felt so. Yeah, Sanket and yours. I don't know. It was very similar. It was like you speaking.
Oh,
Besides, his English was great as well. Toastmaster Nikki?
Again, maybe I have someone who hasn't spoken yet.
Yes.
Maybe share something.
Maybe Toastmaster Suraj can highlight the role of cinematographer in our here.
how difficult it is.
How difficult it is, yeah. How are you managing it?
Today must took
hours.
Yes. Okay. But I would like to appreciate, thank you so much that you take an effort to put the videos every time, the very next day of our Toastmasters meeting. You even captured the Zoom video of our speech contest, and still uploaded, you kept for us. Thank you so much. So now for the result, the much awaited result, and for the prize distribution, I would like to call our belt counter Toastmasters Nikki. So please, the floor is yours. Over to you.
Sorry for the delay. Okay, the winner for the first table topic session for session 1 is Toastmaster Puneet.
Yeah. Share.
Sure. Still talking.
Okay.
Very rude. Acceptance speech. So, thank you for all fellow speakers before me and after me. This is an award that I appreciate, but I know I'm lagging far behind. So I have a contest that is on March 16 and it's already February 21st. I hope to improve on every week, and I'm also seeking some assistance for a remote improvisation with me so that I can improve upon that say. And as I told, my competitor is my mentor. So I have a tough competition, so I have to improve very fast. Thank you.
Best of luck for your competition. Okay. Moving forward, for the second table topic session, the winner is Toastmaster Sujit Casey.
Okay, now I feel like I'm having a growth in Toastmasters. This is my second prize at Toastmasters. So, really, thank you very much for everyone for bringing this Toastmasters at WorldLink. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Over to you.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Puneet.
As we are nearing to our end, we must say that there was a wonderful educational session from our area today, and I would like to, on behalf of the World Toastmasters Club, would like to give you a token of love. Now your acceptance speech.
Thank you, WorldLink, for all the love. I really enjoy coming here all this time, and in future, if you are giving me these sort of gifts, do invite me again. Glad to facilitate more educational sessions in future. Thank you.
So for our final part, for the closure of the meeting, I would like to invite our presiding officer, Toastmaster Smriti, for the closing of the speech, and hopefully for some snacks.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, for the wonderful session today. We've already come to the closure of the meeting as stated by our Toastmaster of the evening as well, and it's quite late, so let's wrap it up very quickly. Thank you to all the role takers, though we had only a few role takers today, Toastmaster of the evening, and our dear guest. We are very happy to have you today. Like I said in my earlier speech, finally after a long time we have at least 2 guests. So thank you for coming here and joining us to be a part of the Toastmasters. And our area director, Toastmaster Soros, for coming here, accepting our invitation, facilitating the educational session. And yes, there will be a lot of gifts if you keep on coming here. Definitely, everyone will bring gifts for you. No worries on that. So with this, I'd like to formally announce the closure of the 16th meeting of WorldLink Toastmasters.